Morning, everybody. So, just a quick gold update. Obviously, been following this ABC down, and basically, if it doesn't break this blue line here, it can still be classed as a wave 4. Now, it does seem quite large for wave 4, but you need to bear in mind with Elliott wave theory, when you have a really short 2, like we got down here on this 5-rate count, this down here, you always get a complicated 4. So it would make sense that this complicated 4 is playing out now. And also, we still haven't hit the 2.0 extension on the move up, which is just up here, which is very unlikely to happen. So unless we break, I think it's 1953, which is this blue line here. Unless we break that, I still think we're going to go back up for one more high. But it's starting to get, the chances of that are starting to get slim. I mean, let's just do a fib retracement for wave 3. If we look at that, so wave 3 started about here. God, I can hardly see this one, I need to brighten this up. So wave 3 started about here. And then we've gone all the way up to 2009, from what I can remember, as a top. So we get to 2009. Now, wave 4 shouldn't come down past the 50%. So if we highlight this line here, I'm going to clone that. Now, that's here. So we're safe down to there, but because of corrective wave depth theory, realistically, we shouldn't come past this blue line up here. So when we start to go through 1953, it's very unlikely, unless it just dips past it slightly and comes back up, chances are it's not a wave 4, and we are now actually in the larger wave 2 correction. But at the same time, we're not going to be far off being finished. We more than likely will be finished the correction by the time this comes down. So if I zoom in slightly here, classing it as an ABC, then obviously this move down here would be the C wave. Now, depends which way you count this. I will do a count on the screen for you now. So obviously from the top we're going, you can count it 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got one more low to go. Now, like I say, if it blasts past this blue line, 1953, and we end up down here somewhere, which is the 2.0, or even further at the 2.6, let's just put it in between there for now, then we know it's the wave 2. The wave 4's been invalidated, and it is a larger wave 2 correction, which means the next move up is going to be very explosive from there. But if this count was more like this, 1, 2, there's a 3 about here, you can get a tiny 4 in there, and this could be 5. And it would be these fibs here, so it's actually hit the 2.618. So it could have already had 5 down, or we could have one more low to go. But then there's obviously 2 options with that, because this last low to go here, for coming down here to here, if it just dips below and stops at this line, it means it can still be a wave 4. But I don't see that happening, because if it does go for one more low, it seems like we're in this path, which means we're going to come down slightly further. But then at the same time, if I zoom in on this and move up off the bottom, it's very corrective. I mean, that looks like, to me, like it's corrective. It looks like an ABC up. Like it would be like this. To me, it just looks like an A, B, and then you've got a 5 count up for the C there. So to me, it just looks like an ABC, and we could be coming down again for one more low. Unless we're starting a leading diagonal up. But obviously, diagonals are rare, and they seem to play out a little bit more than what they're supposed to. But still, you can't always rely on that being a path. And to be honest with you, it's not even really a good structure for a leading diagonal either. So it leans me towards we're going to get another low. So a bit tricky now, because just got to watch these 3 blue lines here. Like I say, it blows through the first one, more than likely we're in wave 2, then we could end up down here. Or even, sorry, down to there. So we could end up down in 1931. And if we do, then the next move up will be impulsive and we'll be into the wave 3. And we should hit all-time highs. But if we can hold this line here, or even just go up now before even making another low, we could still get the high that I've been asking for weeks, which is up here at 2017, and it also could extend anywhere up to the top of this resistance box, which is, hold on, I'm going to move it up so it should be there, which is anything up to 2063, which is crazy really, but it can possibly do that. If it can hold 1953, then that could be the 5th wave up. But we'll have to see. Right now it's looking a bit more bearish, but again, even if we do carry on down, we shouldn't really go below 1931 now before coming back up. So we've already come down from, where did we hit? 2009. So we're already down $40 odd. So we're already over halfway down through the correction if it is wave 2. So yeah, right now it's just basically watching for the next move. Do we make another low, and how far does it go? Or can it save it and come up? We would need it to get through this area here really. And when it does, we'll start to know that we're going to be safe for the next move up. I'll probably do an update later on the day if there's any movement. I'm not sure if there's any news today. I've not actually checked anything. Let's have a look. Economic calendar today. We have got Fed today. Powell speaks. It could maybe move the market a bit. I'm not sure what that's actually for, but at the minute there's nothing else really, to be honest. No. Couple of FOMC and Fed meetings, but not exactly sure what they are. I don't think they're that important, or else I would have probably heard something about it. It's only really this one here. Right, so yeah, that's it for now, guys. Any questions, just fire away in the comment section.